I am a student physical therapist assistant. Very excited for this program. And meet my little dude. This little guy is gonna help us understand the axes and planes of motion. They're color-coded. These are axes and these are planes. Let's do one at a time and then see what the types of motions are. If you divide him right down the center on this orange line, is gonna be your sagittal plane. Just like the plane, the sagittal axis is front to back, anterior to posterior. So orange plane, orange straw, that's the sagittal plane, and this is the sagittal axis. The sagittal axis. Take our little friend and you cut him in half on the yellow side through his shoulders. That's what we're gonna call our frontal plane. Same direction on the axis. Here's an axis, they're both yellow, okay? So if you're going in the frontal direction, there's your frontal plane and your frontal axis, okay? One at a time. Here's our dude, cut him in half across his belly. The green one, that is transverse. Moving on an axis around the transverse plane, the name of the axis is actually vertical. So these guys are perpendicular, which is why I made it green and red, because they're opposite colors. Okay, let's start putting it together. If we want to move on the sagittal plane, the axis has to be frontal, and then he's going to move in that sagittal plane, anterior, posterior. The name of that movement is flexion extension. Your elbow, flexion extension. From your shoulder, flexion extension. And the movement is flexion extension. So let's say we want to move in the frontal plane, okay? Put in our sagittal axis, and this frontal plane that cuts him in half this way, shoop, shoop, now he's moving in the frontal plane. What is the name of this movement? That's called abduction and adduction. Moving in this plane across your body, coming up is abduction and down is adduction. Let's write it down. We're gonna do for our transverse plane, the trippiest one, cuts him right through the middle. Remember, we have to have that perpendicular axis for this one. The vertical axis goes right in here. He's not gonna flex or extend. He's not gonna abduct or adduct. He's gonna rotate. Look at him go. Vertical. Oh, color coding feels so good. The vertical axis and the movement is rotation. If you're cut in half like this, you're just gonna be twisting around. My kids love this guy. I love this guy. Have fun out there.